Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Lost in Random. It is a deck builder dice game, question mark? I know it's not a dice builder. I know there's dice, I know there's cards, I'm not sure how they play together, and I know there's also action combat. So let's just dive right in and see how it goes. It's very Nightmare Before Christmas, very Tim Burton-esque.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Fortune to me!
Aww. It's cute, but also a little weird.
Hurry! Get the energy!
Get the dice energy.
Let's get that energy, Fortune!
Okay, I'm very glad the die doesn't actually talk. It would be really weird if it didn't. Wait. Okay, attack, hold heavy attack, and out. Hello. Okay, but...
Fire the dice!
Fine. Well, that didn't work.
Roll it! Come on!
Okay. Oh, throw for Y.
Watch this!
Interesting. Bigger hammer.
Random rules! Random prevails!
Bonk. I can see where the cards kind of come in.
Yeah, this is a challenge! Having second
Is it?
thoughts?
You're right.
Not on your
The mace is a die 20. That's great. Oh, do they each have half a crown?
Watch out! No!
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
I honestly misread that as misery, and I'm like, that's a dark... I mean, admittedly, that's exactly what happened, but that's a sad way of putting it. Some card summons like Bomb and Sonic Bloop? Was that Sonic Bloop?
Our
I think it
story
was.
begins later, in Onecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules!
Is her hat just perpetually on fire?
See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery.
That's cheating.
Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
That does not look like a very comfortable ride. Queen just rolls out of the thing and throws up.
Wait! Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Oh, we're odd. Now, is there a faster run button? The answer is no. Why are the Queen spider bots like after these people? I'm actually quite confused by this process.
shoot it with this.
With this? What even?
That was incredible.
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I am just so baffled by why they would come down here and kidnap people from the slums with spider mechs.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's
For
go.
the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power, which is infinite, which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy that today her representative, me, the Nanny Fortuna, has come to share her good news with all of you. Prepare to experience this joy, citizens. For what does random do? Random rules! Indeed it does, and indeed it ever shall be. For random is fair, random is just, and random is right. This is what the Queen teaches, this is what her dice teaches, and...
You know, the sad thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, sometimes a fully random society might actually be better than our weird fake meritocracy. Not actually a good idea. Yeah.
Even, Odd, where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
Wow. Didn't even get the chance to eat the cupcake. Wow.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Dang, she is all leg.
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even!
Oh, no!
Stop it!
No, even.
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Yeah, isn't 6 supposed to be the opposite of 1? No, yes. Yeah, no. I mean on the die, because it only flipped one side over. Oh, yeah. That die was wrong. I take umbrage.
Odd? Where are you?
Alright. Now we have two. There are two. Shell did not want to be left out of this series.
I originally suggested this one.
I'm coming for you, sis.
You can't dibs every game, Shell.
Hold on, Odd.
There's only so many games.
Whoa, wait. Why is she a ghost now?
Well, her sister died.
No, her sister was just taken by the queen.
Odd. I'm gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd.
That would actually be really cool to do. Like, that glowy sheet thing, I would love to figure out how to make that as like a Halloween costume.
I mean, EL wire and LED lights.
And like glow-in-the-dark paint. You know, you soak the bottom of it. Because I think that could be really cool, actually. Oh boy.
Oof, what were those things?
Huh. Didn't actually realize there was going to be like a map to explore.
Well, I can only assume we're going to be going
More
up.
than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her. And in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before.
You really do have a matchbox bed.
Yeah, she is. What I meant by up is probably going
Even
up.
knew she was now awake and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something seemed different. Or was it simply that she had changed? A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas and then drowned in the 8th.
Don't go to the rest of them immediately. Wonder, how are we supposed to talk?
No talking. Only this.
A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Onecroft, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive.
Oh, if I don't tilt the stick particularly hard, we just slide. No. There we go. Check it out.
That is
Moving around
bizarre.
at the speed of slide. Got
So,
no place to
what I was
go.
going to say
Gotta follow no rainbows. Talk, Shell. This is your opportunity.
Yes, but how can I talk over this? Like, what? Okay.
Let me play. You can talk.
So what I was going to say is that I can only assume that we're going to have to work our way up through the different echelons of this random numbered realm.
Probably.
So right now they're in Onesville, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And then, or Onecroft.
Yes.
And then you'll have to go to 2, or maybe they'll do
I'm betting
Duo.
it's like Teuton or something.
Teuton? Yeah, that would make sense. But it's interesting, though, that at 12 years old, every child has to roll the dice, and that determines their fate, their lot in life.
Yeah.
But I would assume that, aside from getting another 1, children in Onecroft probably would they like to move up? Though then again, didn't the one girl say that number 3 was for fighters?
Yeah. So I think it's a heavy caste system. So if you're in 1, it's just the slums, good luck. 3 is probably soldiers. 2 is probably just basic laborers. 4 is probably mercantile. 5 is probably kind of
the
upper class, you know.
But then 6 has to be royalty and around the royals and the nobles.
Yep.
It'd be interesting to see if that's actually what the progression will be like.
We will see, but first I must slide
down the stairs.
Yeah.
So I wonder then, with all of their other relatives, it still sounded like they accomplished a lot with their lives.
Kinda.
An image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
Wait, what? Why?
I think this family's deeply unhealthy.
Well, that or...
They got trousers in their
Oh,
jeans.
the portrait stops at the neckline. Is it because he ate all his clothes?
Yeah. Oh, because he's either naked or very... It's probably because he's totally naked.
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere.
I really wish I could slide at full speed.
Well...
Odd shoes, little parts of her life, still dotted their house. It didn't make it a happy house, but that was fine by Even. She never wanted to forget her sister.
Which means her sister has almost certainly forgotten about her.
This is a pretty painting.
These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her were safe to share, because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Fivetown, who'd suffered a horrible fate.
The card makers.
You know, the wild part is the slide is not actually that much slower than her
Even's
current walk.
father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy. Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
That is... Wander, you're not going to do this the entire playthrough,
I'm
are
not.
you?
But I'm stuck to like a really slow walk anyway. So this is about half speed from that very slow walk, which I realize is bad. It gives us opportunities to look at things and talk to people. And this is the only time I'm going to permissibly do this.
That must be a couch. Or the equivalent of a couch.
Yeah, just
Why
a
is it
giant
that
cushion thing.
there seems to be oversized objects everywhere?
Yeah.
As though they're
I can't
miniature
tell if the
people.
characters are supposed to be small or if their society is just like weirdly...
The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who'd ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories. Or at least, that's what she told herself.
I bet the Shadow Man is plot important and friendly. Or very bad.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
And all their houses are teapots, if you've noticed.
Yeah. I don't know.
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Uh-oh. What is that? Or I should say who, but does not look human.
Or shoot it in the moob.
What? Wander.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you.
Okay, so on the trail of a ghost.
My sister, I don't know what it is, but I know it's important. I like the bottom one.
Okay, sure.
Oh, darling. You're thinking about your sister, aren't you? I feel you, child. I do. But she's been gone now a year.
I need to get past you, probably.
Yeah.
I need to get past you, Astrid, please.
Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do.
Where's the
And
button
I know
for
how
Vault
important
Astrid?
imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal?
All right. This is the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah, just...
Thanks, Astrid. You're the best.
You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
I make no promises. Very Burton-esque, but maybe more mutated?
Wait up!
Like, Burton's characters are always
Wait up!
fairly put together. They're just
This
strangely
was
shaped.
Wanderbots, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Wanners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Stop,
Come
children.
on, Ben, just hit it. It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. I'm all out of potatoes.
No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth going, Ben. What are you doing here anyway?
Yeah, Even. Are your parents letting you out after dark now?
Probably tell them the truth.
Okay.
No, I snuck out.
Honestly, Even, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Never thought you had it in you to break a precious rule.
Don't be mean, Lucky.
I'm not mean. That was a compliment.
I think you're cool, even if you should listen to your parents more. My parents say listening to them is the coolest thing of all.
You guys are so touchy.
What are you all doing here?
We're playing...
She was talking to me.
I think she was talking to all of us. Even we're playing...
We're playing Hit the Pot with the Potato. Or rather, I'm playing. These two bloobs are just losing at it.
Okay, would you just continue with that then?
Sure.
Why are you all out so late?
I couldn't sleep. My 12th birthday is coming up.
Mine too. Gonna get to roll the dice when it comes. I'm gonna be a sixer. I know it. I'll be saying bye to all you bloobs and hi to the riches of Sixtopia.
I'm not a bloob. I'm a star. My mom says so.
I'm not a bloob either. What's a bloob?
You getting a load of these bloobs even?
Probably the latter one, yeah. My sister became a sixer, and I don't think it worked out.
Well, that's just her bad luck. Not the sort of thing I've ever had to worry about.
Really? How come?
Because my name is Lucky, and...
He meant how come Even thinks it didn't work out, Lucky?
Top one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's weird that there is a ghost
Yep.
fluttering around, but I think she might be sending a message from Sixtopia somehow.
Yeah, right. Like a sixer would ever care about her wanna. Please.
It could happen. You don't know.
I think it sounds mysterious. I love mysteries. Have fun with your cool mystery, Even. See you later.
Yeah, that girl's nasty.
She's absolutely the kind of person that would, like...
Whoa. Not bad, Even. I knew you could do it.
Lucky shot. I'm not impressed. I could do that too if I wanted. No problem.
That was
Eat rock.
amazing, Even.
Hey, shut up.
Eat rock. Unfortunately, forcing NPCs to consume rock is not the most viable. There's a map. Cool.
Huh, there's bedtime stories as well. Interesting.
Yeah.
Story pages, cards, side quests. So there are collectathon elements too.
Yep. I know it's kind of in vogue to hate on well, EA. I guess it's not as in vogue to hate on EA as it used to be.
Well, do they develop or did they publish?
They publish this. They have the EA original series where they specifically will publish and fund relatively unique indie games. So It Takes Two was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So was Unravel and Unravel 2. So I think this is our third EA original, or is it our fourth that we've played? But I'm usually kind of disinterested in what EA has to offer as a company, but I gotta say the indie games they publish are pretty good, actually.
For a while, they would actually handle a lot of the Lucasfilm games as well.
Yeah.
But I think didn't they stop their contract?
I'm not entirely sure why.
So there aren't just humans dwelling in this town. There have been a number of multi-eyed monstrosities as well.
Yeah, there's this fish lady.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid.
Greta Bogpot. Yep, she looks like a catfish.
Probably top one.
I think it knows my sister versus Be My Sister.
I mean, it could be either. I don't know.
Or I think it's done something to my sister. They're all variations of a similar concept.
I think it's very much illusion of choice. I don't think it's really worth thinking too hard about these options.
Mm-hmm. A ghost? I think it knows my sister.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Your odd sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do.
I don't know. I do think I agree with the bottom. Really, why do the people just tolerate this? I suppose the Queen has her machines and her warriors, though.
I think it's a self-perpetuating cycle that so many of these people are so indoctrinated to the idea that random chance really does decide
random
your
is
fate.
rule.
Mm-hmm.
Or random rules?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was their mantra.
And so the people on the bottom just... It's like crabs in a bucket, but it's 6 tiers of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what you think.
That it is. But I didn't get this far by chasing after ghosts, and I recommend you do the same, even. Go on home. Your parents will be worried.
Where did you get in life, weird fish boob?
Hey, it's Bloob. Remember?
I mean, maybe.
Wait, do all those... Okay, good. They
I
do
can
just
commit
automatically
vandalism for money.
magnetize to you so that you don't lose the coins if they despawn.
Okay,
I never
so the
liked that
ghost
about
is there.
games. Where if you hit something from far away and you don't get to it in time, all of the coins that you dropped despawn.
I don't like that system.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've missed something here. Oh.
Well, the bridge is down by the looks of it, unless there's
Yeah.
something up above.
I don't think so, no. So maybe we come back. Because I think that bridge is not supposed to be down. Because I know there's 2 story pages for us to find. Unless the story pages are...
Oh, sorry. I thought the other direction was the bridge. Never mind.
Wait.
What arrow are you?
Unless... Did we come from this direction?
Yeah, I believe we did. That's where the... Even's home.
Oh, yeah. Dang. I just hate the idea of missing out on all collectibles immediately. But maybe they show up later on. Or maybe we get to come back. I know we can explore a little bit. Because there are side quests you can do.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish people reacted to me shooting them with a slingshot. It's not necessary, but, you know. I just want to go back and shoot Lucky in the face and
You
have
saw
her...
it, didn't you? There it was again.
That guy.
None shall enter the docks tonight
by order of Her Majesty. Random rules.
Hey. Who needs to enter the docks when you can enter the underdocks?
The underdock. I was about to say the underdark, and then I was like, no, it's the underdock.
Yeah, don't get us cease and desisted by Wizards of the Coast. The Underdark, I believe, is one of their,
I know.
One of their copyrighted things, kinda. Nothing fancy, just a lot of money. Well, I know at some point we get cards that we get to mess with, and then we need money to get them. I don't know. We can probably use this child sacrifices to fuel magical loaded dice. I think she just kidnaps all promising children and puts them under her thumb so she doesn't have to worry about uprisings.
Well, it looked awfully suspicious that the dice landed on a 1 and then just flipped to a 6.
Yeah, but like, I doubt she would do the same for Lucky or for
It just makes me think that the dice is loaded and the queen can break the rules.
I think she can control the die and break the rules. Or the die itself is even fake. It's not even a one true die.
Come on!
Or whatever that spirit wanted. It seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
But my assumption is she only yoinks special children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, special might be a wide number of different things.
Well,
but
one thing that I do wonder too is, you know, the 2 girls at the very beginning of the game with the masks.
Yeah.
And the half crowns. I don't know if it's a situation where the surviving one became the queen, or if those were other ancestors, or maybe even these 2 sisters are some kind of...
Random rules, even. Random rules. Well. Look at you.
I was going to say maybe like a reincarnation of some sort, but Okay. This guy is creepy.
He is creepy.
So he's Mangvile Mudwaters.
Yep.
What about me?
So far from home, and all alone.
Ugh.
You're lucky the Queen is looking out for you, child. You've heard the good news, haven't you?
Enlighten me.
The Queen is a force of nature, like gravity or death. You can't argue with gravity. You don't debate death. You just go along with her, because you know her rule is law. She is eternal.
And that's good news?
She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wondrous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion, notices my love for her, notices my worship.
Ugh. You really love the Queen?
More than life. I just want to be her. To be with her, I mean. To feel her hand on my head and know she judged me and found me good. It would completely destroy me. I'd love every minute of it.
One town was unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seemed to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.